all I've heard of late, which is that one needs to churn the portfolio towards large cap and book profits in mid cap, small cap. I know markets can stay irrational for a long time, but time and again it's been proving them wrong. It's only the mid caps and small caps that continue to outperform versus the large caps.
So, that's true. And see, this is fundamentally a very difficult call. What you are seeing is I think, the risk adjusted returns look a lot more comfortable when you're looking at large caps as compared to mid and small. However, you are seeing very strong sentiment and momentum in the small cap space. And while I think there's clear consensus that there is a lot of froth, this froth can continue over the longer term. So not over the longer term, but over the short to medium term, this could kind of continue. So timing when the markets will turn and when large caps will start delivering more than small and mid, that timing is very difficult. But I just think from the danger with investing in small caps at this point in time is that when markets turn, what you have seen historically is that when small caps fall, they can fall very, very sharply and at very low liquidity. So you may not be able to get out. A lot of the gains you're making may just be paper gains, which you can lose quite significantly. So at least from our own portfolio positioning, we are moving more towards large and mid caps. We only going towards small caps where we're very confident either of the story or underlying valuations. But in terms of will the small cap rally sustain, I think timing that is just very, very difficult.
Right. Actually, I just want to ask you on, and going back to the point of Zomato also, as well as other platform companies as well, whether you look at a Nykaa or a Paytm, what are you seeing in terms of the value there? What is your view on these platform companies? You do have some bit of a holding here.
Yeah, so we're very, very confident about the space. But I just want to clarify that in terms of our outlook on the space, we see a tremendous amount of value creation taking place over the longer term. We're talking of over the next 5 to 7 years. We believe going to become leading benchmark kind of companies. They are going to be in key indices, etc. What you are seeing is a tremendous amount of value migration taking away from traditional businesses towards these platform businesses. So we were talking about a Zomato or a Swiggy. It has just become so mainstream to order food as compared to even cooking at home. Now, while this has already caught up a lot, if you're just looking at the current penetration levels and compared this to global benchmarks, we have about 6 crore users, annual transacting users on Zomato in a population of about 130. China has over 50 crore transacting users. Of the 6 crore annual transacting users, only about a quarter actually consuming on a monthly basis. In China and the US, over 50% of food consumption is actually spent on restaurants. In India, this is sub 10%. So, and this is just an example. I'm just talking food here, but you see something similar when it comes to payments, when it comes to the BPC space in Nykaa, across kind of platform businesses. What you are seeing is a very interesting longer term value migration that can take place. We believe we're still in the early stages of growth for these companies. As these companies continue to grow at very, very attractive rates and as they turn profitable, as we are seeing clear signs of them doing, we believe longer term profitability is actually well ahead of what markets are expecting or believe that these companies can deliver. And this combination of very strong growth and a shift towards high levels of profitability lay a very strong foundation for longer term value creation. How these stocks will perform in the shorter term is difficult to say, but we run a fund, we look at it as a quasi private equity fund where we're saying near term you may see high volatility, but over the longer term, we believe you'll see very strong outperformance in all these platform companies.